Well, this video. Oh man, I love this video. It's going to have this young lady, and she's on a show with a sister named Melly Monaco. I guess she has this dating show where people, it's like a speed dating type of deal they're doing. Well, they have a brother that shows up on there, and he's a nuclear physicist. And I want you to listen and watch the response. Now, fellas, and when this man is talking to her, I want you to watch the eyes of both of them. Just watch the eyes, and I'll get more into why I'm saying watch the eyes. But let's go ahead and roll that.
Hi.
What
Hi.
You're reading?
Yeah, I was actually reading. I ship out in a few days, so I was just reading The Art of Strategy.
Okay.
Is that the military?
Yeah, so actually I'm a nuclear physicist for the Navy.
No.
So I do that in a few days.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How old are you?
I am 27. I look a little young. I'm not that young.
Yeah, you look young.
So where do you live?
So I'm actually in the Woodlands, Texas right now. Right down there by Houston. I'm about 30 minutes away from Houston. So I'm a little close.
Oh, nice. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Man, where do I start? I like martial arts a lot. I did a bit of pharmacy back when I was a little bit younger, about 2-3 years ago. I got certified at pharmacy around when I was 17. I didn't really do anything with it. I went to university for a while. I was getting like a business degree. So I have a bachelor's in business. And then I did pharmacy for a little while, for about 3 years, and then got bored. So I was like, let's go see what the military has to offer. Didn't do anything. I did my PICAT about a year ago. Got a 96 on that. It goes up to a 99, got a 96. They offered me nuclear physics, and I was like, why not? So I went there, and now I ship out in a few days.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, best of luck as you ship out pineapples.
Yeah. Why?
Because he literally didn't tell me any qualities about himself. He's just like, I made a 96 on this. I did this. And I feel like I did that at first too. But however, I need a man with some personality.
You felt that quick? You know you didn't have personality?
Yes, I'm really good at reading people.
Okay.
Do you see what I meant by watch their eyes? Did you see how lost they looked when he started talking? Like it just went over their head. They were just looking like, are you still there? Right. But so you listen to the brother. He said that, he did some martial arts. Okay. So that means he know how to fight. He was explaining he went to pharmacy. That's not easy to do. He explained everything that he made almost 100 on the test. That's important. See, he's kind of explaining what he got going on to you. I would say he's a smart dude because he really likes to, know a lot of things. Like I said, hell, when y'all got on there, he was reading The Art of Strategy. So I would say he's a smart man. And as he, describing at least what he feels the answer to those questions, because some people are not the best at saying, tell me about yourself. Just like some people are not great at interviewing at all because they just don't know how to interview. But all you have to do is ask the right questions. Now, if she really wanted to talk to him, she could have asked him certain questions that she wanted to know the answer to. Say, oh, okay. Well, tell me like, what was your last relationship? You can learn a lot by a person just telling you about the last relationship, how they met them, X, Y, Z. It's so many things you could ask questions to that they can respond outside of, okay, what you do for a living. But see, a lot of brothers can relate to that brother in this video. Because in this community, a lot of the women, not all, but a lot of the women want a certain type of guy. They want the not Russell Wilsons. They definitely don't want them. They want the Futures, guys like that, a rapper, that type of a reputation, an athlete. They're like an athlete. That's cool. Pookie and Ray Ray, Pookie and Ray Ray, definitely Pookie and Ray Ray. Hell, they'll take a charismatic figure like a preacher. They'll even deal with them. You know, any kind of charismatic figure. That's maybe, you know, pseudoscience, some would they just kind of carry, you know, the brother polites of the world. There you go. They'll take them. But the straight and narrow brother that's just working and building something for himself, he's not fitting those, you know, archetypes that I'm describing to you. Oh, I can't be with him. He ain't got no personality. You ain't get to know the brother to see if he had a personality or not. And see, this is why a lot of you ladies in the community, you stay losing out on good black men. Because when y'all making all these comments about why the successful black men are with other races of women, all these men, I say the majority of those men wanted you first. And they went to you and you rejected them. Not because they was like a bad guy or man, something was really, you know, oh man, I got to watch this guy. You know, I can't be around him. You know, not that he was a liar or an abuser, druggie, or, you know, something they say, oh, you know what I'm saying? No, something very superficial. And you reject them constantly. Rejection, 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 rejection. The guy eventually get tired of it and say, man, you know, if somebody just want to be with me, treat me nice, you know, smile with me, do whatever, man, I'm kind of open to it. Now he's in the military. That woman rejecting him. I know it's not the first time him being rejected. It's a higher probability that he, being in the Navy at that, will be with an Asian woman, probably Filipino or Thai woman, or a white woman. I could see that happening with him. And the moment that he told that white woman and that Filipino woman about what he's doing, they gonna be more interested. And then that same woman in this video, she's gonna get 35, 40, and she's not gonna have anybody. And then when it goes to what, you know, the late Kevin Samuels used to tell women about, you know, the dying alone thing. And I know that was, oh boy, that really hurt a lot of women's feelings when he talked about the dying alone thing. If you do the history of a lot of those women that got mad at Kevin Samuels, they passed up on good black men. They passed up on them. They didn't want them. And then now when they get older in life, they looking for them and they're nowhere to be found. So then when they look for these guys, if they see them with a woman of a different community, automatically in their mind, they're a high value man. Automatically, because that's how this community responds to that. Automatically, especially a black man, if he's with a different community or woman, he's a high value man. I'm pissed off about it. But what about all the times that he was passed over by the women in our community just because he wasn't a Pookie and Ray Ray, just because he wasn't no preacher, he wasn't a future, he wasn't an athlete. You know, that's the four archetypes. So like I said, the brother polites or anybody in that genre, the 5 archetypes that y'all like. But the hardworking everyday brother who's going somewhere, and then the hardworking everyday brother, when he get to the top, now here you come talking about, oh, I want to be. Oh, no. You know, y'all probably rejected him I don't know how many times. So y'all got to change that. Get mad if you want. That woman in this video represents a lot in our community. A lot. I'm even willing to go so far to say 80%. You get your epiphany when you get about 35, maybe 32. But then it becomes too late because now the biological clock has been ticking on you. And now you're getting in this rush phase to try to find a guy like that when you done had a bunch of guys that come your way, even want to marry some of you. Because some of you talk about, well, I had, you know, guys they proposed to me. They wanted to marry me. And then you look up years down the line, you never got married. You passed up many proposals, according to you, and you never got married. But those guys they married to somebody, to whoever they married to. I'm not saying they have to be outside the community, but they married to whoever they married to. So what I'm trying to say is, ladies who aren't emotional and like to listen to, your uncle speak to you, because I'm speaking from definitely from a place of wisdom. If a good man comes your way, and he's a good man, listen, personalities change. Personalities can even be developed. My personality when I was 21 years old isn't the personality now. I'm like night and day to that. So yes, people's personalities can evolve for the better. So if you know this guy is a good man, listen, you want to be with a man that got something going on. A man that sat up there and studied different things. He's a smart guy. He seems like he's military, clean cut. He's not getting in trouble. I know in this community, unfortunately, dysfunction reigns king. But no, dysfunction and toxicity is something that we need to get away from as a community. Okay? So don't be like that woman in the video. Don't be like her. Because you be like her, you're going to be by yourself. Take these guys. You talk about the good black men. Why the black men going here, black men going there? When you get the opportunity to get these men, get them. Stop rejecting them. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this, brothers. Because have you endured this? Have you been through this? That you try to talk to, a black woman in the community. You interested in dating, whatever. And she just straight rejected you on really nothing that was like abusive. I mean, something bad, right? But then later down the line, you become something, and now you don't want her behind no more. Now you didn't went to Colombia, you didn't went to Africa, right? You went to got you an African woman, because some of them get mad about that too. It ain't just about certain races of women. Some of them get mad if you talking about going to get an African woman. Boy, that's a different video for a different day. I thought we all black, right? But yeah, y'all brothers, let me know.